that's it on that. Last week I told y'all that I was going to discuss Courtney Kramer, right? Remember, Courtney Kramer is the lady that is actually running against Fonnie Willis right now in the freaking the district attorney race, right? And I'm here to let y'all know, right? And I told y'all I don't think that this lady is actually doing anything to help herself win, right? I don't think she's doing anything to really help herself win right now because she's not campaigning. Do y'all realize that the last post that this lady has on Instagram is from August when she put out that press release, that press statement saying, hey, if you guys elect me, I'll throw out the YSL case because it's a waste of time. Do y'all realize the last interview that she's done is the interview that she did with Caleb Bumpus also back in August? This lady is not campaigning at all. She's not trying to win at all. The reason I'm bringing this up is because last week people were saying, like, what's going on with her? Do y'all think she has a chance to win? She does not have a chance to win at all. And she's very young. She just graduated from law school in like 2020 or something, 2018 or something crazy like that. Like, she was still an intern in 2018. So she's very young. She has no experience at all. And she's just not even really trying to win for real. Now, maybe it's because she doesn't have a budget and Fonnie Willis is fundraising all over the country. I mean, she didn't show up to one of her hearings with the the Senate investigation committee because she was in D.C. doing a fundraiser. Fonnie Willis has deep pockets. She has a lot of money, access to a lot of money. Courtney Kramer does not. And then she's not even really running. So she really tried to play with everybody in Fulton County with this Young Thug thing. Like, hey, I'm gonna let Young Thug out of jail, y'all. So vote for me. Like, she really, but you got to understand, lady, this is Fulton County. And although she's said to be she is from Fulton County. They say she's from Atlanta, but she's really from Alpharetta. Alpharetta is like a rich northern suburb of Atlanta. She's from Alabama. So she's from Alpharetta. So she doesn't really even know how to speak to the majority of Fulton County residents. And on top of the fact that she's very young too. Like, it's not even just that she's from way up there. She's actually just don't even have enough experience to beat somebody with as much experience as Fonnie Willis. Fonnie Willis is actually grew up in the law space and in politics. So it's a wrap on Courtney Kramer has absolutely no chance to win. But we can look at some of the stuff that she was saying. Have y'all been to like most campaign sites? Normally when you click on the issues, it'll show you like some, at least a good paragraph or something. This lady is like a sentence, 2 sentences, combating the politicization of the legal system, right? Committing to upholding the independence and integrity of the legal system, free from undue political influence or partisan agendas. Promoting a professional and ethical approach to legal proceedings, free from sensationalism or theatrics, ensuring the focus remains on following the rule of law. This is a shot at Fonnie Willis right here. Free from sensationalism or theatrics, right? Transparency and accountability, restoring trust and transparency back in the district attorney's office while also avoiding the appearance of impropriety and knowing when a conflict of interest arises. Now, this is almost exactly from the Nathan Wade Fonnie Willis disqualification hearing. Restoring trust and transparency back in the district attorney's office while also avoiding the appearance of impropriety and knowing when a conflict of interest arises. That's like that might as well be verbatim from McAfee's order that he wrote, the 23-page order that he wrote, highlighting the need to restore trust and confidence in the office by prioritizing honesty, transparency, accountability in all legal proceedings in the office itself. Now, here's the thing, Ms. Kramer. She should have been everywhere campaigning. Fonnie Willis is one of the most what is it called? One of the most polarizing political names in the country right now. Any major news outlet, especially right-wing news outlet, would have had you on there. You didn't go to the Daily Wire. You didn't go to Fox News. You didn't go anywhere. Any of these people would have had you, and you didn't go anywhere. You didn't go local. You ain't talking on the news locally. You're not showing up to events all throughout Fulton County, handing out yard signs, getting people like you. So Again, I'm only reiterating this because I have been trying to tell people that Fonnie Willis has a 0% chance of losing. Right? They would have to come with some type of indictment ASAP because the election is a month away, and I don't see anything coming. Right? So anybody I know people in Atlanta already know this, but any out of towners thinking that Fonnie Willis actually has a chance to lose, like let's put that to bed tonight. All right, let's just go ahead and stop that. Stop that thought. That's not coming. It's not happening. Let's see what some of these comments say. Let me see. Let me see here. Rick Stevens is wilding. Shout out to Ohio State though. Anyone got the link to Miss Love's OnlyFans account? Crazy. Esquire said Ashley Merchant got Duke a good plea. It doesn't have all the damning factual acknowledgments as the others. Okay, I need to get a copy of that. Free Bad said nobody is voting for her. Not at all. Reign Supreme, what's going on? Jessica Gatina? Do you think she's just saying she would drop the trial for votes? She probably will drop the trial for real, but she's definitely saying that for votes. But I think she would actually get rid of it though. Like nobody else thought that they was going to do this trial except Fonnie Willis. Auntie said she felt like that's all she needed. Yeah, she thought that. Cool Breeze said, yeah, she has no shot. Reign Supreme, I believe you said that last part. Fonnie set Love up for the fall, for sure. Sooner Shroom Gal said she's irresponsible. 8 Baboon says she got her name out there. Future politics. Yeah, she probably do something else later. And this will probably help her actually get clients and stuff for her business because she's a private attorney. But I don't think that she'll get, she won't be winning any offices in Fulton County anytime soon. Like Sooner Shroomer Gal said Fulton County has had a Democrat DA for 30 plus years. Facts. The Democrats took over this county with Maynard Jackson. So 8 Baboon said that's funny because that's exactly what she's doing. Ked said she represents Duke. Honey said, Auntie said, sounds like she got these answers from Chat GPT. Yep. Rain said, Love talks very slow. Wait. Like she is over selective in her choice of words. Yeah, she got so many words going through her head at one time that she's trying to figure out like, oh, which one of my words am I going to use? And I do appreciate a person with an extensive vocabulary like that, right? I appreciate anybody that has an extensive vocabulary like that. I think I try to, but I also try not to take too long to get the word out. There are also simpler words to help you get the same sentiment across to the people listening to you. So get it out. James Bell said, is there supposed to be cumulative consideration when it comes to motions for mistrial? How can there be so much consistent prosecutorial misconduct with nothing happening? It's odd, but it's up to the judge. That's how nothing's happening. The judges have always been on the side of the prosecution. I know we're supposed to look at the judge as some type of referee to make sure things are going according to the law. But let's be real. The judge works with the DA. These are elected officials of Fulton County or whatever county they're in. They're elected officials in that county. They are friends. They work together. They're in the same circuits. They see each other all the time. So they feel like they're on the same team, and I think they are. Reign Supreme said Kramer was pandering instead of focusing on Ashley Merchant's complaints. The workers walked off Rice Street, and Fonnie is still going to win. Ashley Merchant is probably the one who should have tried to run against Fonnie Willis, honestly, but I don't think that she wants to, actually. And she lives in Cobb County, not Fulton, so she might not want to come here for that. Ked said Duke didn't take the same plea. He could plead the fifth. I got to see his deal. Miss LJ Hall said she really didn't do an apology. She just told what happened. If I had never come back, I would have just been left to dry. She skated over the way she skated about Woody no longer having representation. Yeah, she did kind of say like, yo, we about to do a show cause hearing for Mrs. Hall. She tried to put a whole hearing together for you. So you're right. I guess she didn't like do a proper apology. Auntie says she think about following in VP Harris' step prints. Maybe. Well, from what I heard about Fonnie Willis is that Fonnie actually just wants to be a judge. She wants to do what Glanville is doing. People that get in that position, they want to sit there and do that forever. That job is probably way less stressful than being a prosecutor. Even though there's a lot going on for Glanville right now, I think normally that's probably an amazing job. You get so much power. You could just throw people in jail whenever you feel like it. The people that take bench trials, you could choose their sentences. You could say if they're guilty or not, and you get to pick their sentence. Like, excuse me. So Yeah, I think she wants to be a judge. From what I heard, that's what she was trying to do, become a judge. Kaz said Merchant said that on another show I seen the other day. Okay, I gotta check it out. Jessica said, or she was thinking about the lie she was about to tell. That's true. Rain said love has word salad syndrome. Juice said, all right, it's past Grandma Juice bedtime. Y'all be safe. All right, appreciate it, man. Good night. Good night, Juice. Trigger J said, what do you think about Gaither file that mysteriously popped up? Yeah, we discussed that earlier, family. We're going to have to go back to that. But I do think that the state, I think that the state definitely knew it was Gaither's file before right now. And they're just now telling everybody. Because they said they was going through it when they was talking about Dexter Montgomery shooting. Dexter Montgomery was actually on the stand himself. So if you was doing that research going through that case, this was it. This was like early spring. This might have still been wintertime. Free Band said, please don't let Big Head Sprinkle back. Sprinkle is definitely coming back. Sprinkle is instrumental in this case because he's one of the first people that looked over it when they were deciding we're not going to do this. And he was one of the first people trying to prosecute people for the Donovan Thomas murder. Right? So let's move on from this lady here.